Welcome to From Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee R. White, a proud native Washingtonian, born and raised and still live here in the heart of D.C. I've spent many years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home. It's where my story began and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real, raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in the experience of someone who has walked these very streets and understands the struggles and the beauty of life in D.C. Listeners, this is episode 23, and I like to call this We Met at 8. We met at 8. Growing up on our block, everyone knew each other. It was more than just a neighborhood. It was a family. Our moms, our grandmothers hung out together, looking out for all the kids like we were all their own. We walked to school together, played double dutch, hot bread and butter, St. Stephen's, and had the kind of fun that only a close-knit community could bring. When we moved to 1505, we left behind that tight bond, but we never lost touch with our old friends. Years later, while working at the jail, I ran into one of my neighbors, my brother's best friend. We had all grown up on the same block, but now he was looking at me differently. What started as a friendship turned into something more, and before long, I was moving in with him on U Street Northwest, bringing my son and my trash bags with me. At first, life was fun. Late nights, good times, always something going on. But with all that excitement came the drama. Other women were always in the picture, and the relationship was never really stable. I tried to make it work, tried to create a home, but deep down I knew it wasn't right. Eventually I packed up my trash bags, took my son, and went back to 1505. Back to where it all started. But it was a cycle. One that repeated itself over and over. He'd mess up, apologize the next day, I'd move back in, and it became almost routine. No matter how many times I told myself it would be different, it never was. But one night, everything changed. I was hanging out with my youngest brother in Georgetown when I saw him driving another woman's car. Something snapped. Without thinking, I ran up to the car, grabbed the door handle, and yanked it clean off. That night, I packed up my trash bags, took my son, and moved back to 1505 again. And like clockwork, the next day he showed up, full of apologies, and I moved back in. It happened so many times, I lost count. But then, one morning, I was leaving for work. One of his girlfriends dropped him off right in front of the house. It was as if nothing had changed. Something in me knew it was time. That evening, I packed my things and left. Sure enough, he came knocking at the door of 1505. But just like always, but something was different this time. I didn't move back. This time, I was done. So that's what I thought. Listeners, to my listeners, this was a moment in time of my life where I felt stuck in a cycle, constantly moving back and forth, thinking things would change when deep down I knew that wouldn't. I let love, apologies, false promises keep me trapped in a situation that wasn't serving me. But eventually, I made the decision to break free. That came years later. But it wasn't easy. And I want you to know that if you're in a situation like this, whether it's a relationship, a habit, or a mindset that's holding you back, you can overcome too. It may not happen overnight, and it may take several tries, but when you're ready, you will eventually decide that enough is enough. Then you won't look back. But I wasn't done. Not yet. Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to speak with you because remember, here at Creeping and Preaching on this podcast, it's not just about my story, it's about your story too. We're building a space where real conversations happen, where you don't have to just talk about the hard stuff, but we can also talk about the healing and we can all heal together. I know life can hit hard. Maybe you've been through something that felt impossible to overcome, but you made it through. I want to hear from you. Share your experiences, your struggles, and most importantly, how you overcame them. This podcast is your podcast to speak your truth, inspire someone else, remind them they're not alone. Don't forget, visit me on my email, or you can email with me directly, or my website, creepingandpreaching.com. Your story matters. Your voice matters. Let's keep it real, raw, and unfiltered together. I can't wait to hear from you. Listeners, if you want to truly feel the power behind my words that you hear here from creepingandpreaching.com, grab your copy of my book at Amazon or Barnes & Noble, as you can read along so you can see every twist and turn and triumph which I overcame, gaining a deeper knowledge of understanding of my testimony and my life-changing lessons behind each and every story. Let's walk this path together. Your journey of healing and hope is just one page away. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm excited to hear how you're peeling back your layers and embracing your moments if you met at 8. Also, make sure you visit my website, creepingandpreaching.com, for more updates, fresh merch, resources, and information about upcoming episodes. I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving in Motion by Matt. See you next week.